From Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama, the Alabama Sports Network presents College Football 1994. Today, it's the Crimson Tide of Alabama taking on the Moccasins of UT-Chattanooga. And Jermaine Barnett, we mentioned off the top, is the leading returning tackler for the Moccasins. Sherman Williams to the left side. Third down, first down, and more. Running through and over the defense to the 47-yard line. Parker making sure everybody's in position. Chad Key in the slot. Parker finds Coderick Malone at the 39. There's the I formation. Marcel West wide left, Chad Key wide right. The pitch to Sherman Williams. Huge hole. Fake somebody out. It's going to be a touchdown. The first one of the season. Sherman Williams, Alabama on top. Josh Siefken, last season just over 40 yards of boot. A low line drive. Coderick Malone fields it at the 37. Goes right up the middle. And a flag is down on the play.
Illegal motion back against the receiving team. 10-yard foul. First down.
Mickey Kahn, a specialty teams player for Alabama, caught with a shove to the back. There's the screen. Lots of blockers for Sherman Williams, who's been the main man. He's knocked out of bounds up around the 37-yard line, and there's your man, Jermaine Barnett, making another tackle. Parker with plenty of time. Terrence Lynch goes forward, bowls his way for a first down and more to the 22-yard line.
They don't have a wristband big enough to put all those plays on.
Ryan Steger, huge hole right up the middle, and it's a touchdown, Alabama. Great blocking up front.
Well, when I first looked at it, I thought it was a quarterback draw, but it was just a busted play, missed handoff.
There's the punt. Off the side of the foot and out of bounds around the 33-yard line. It's the Bama fan pack, and Jeff Rutledge is writing it down. Wants 6, real quick. Terrence Lynch right up the pipe, and again, nothing fancy here, just straightforward right at you. As Alabama right now is dominating up front. Sherman Williams, another huge hole. Goes forward for the first down and more in UTC territory, down to the 47-yard line. There's the flip to Sherman Williams, who's licking his chops, finds plenty of daylight, goes for another first down. See the time, 5:15 and counting. Parker, pitch to Sherman Williams. Oh, wow. That hole was just unbelievable as Sherman goes for another first down. Jermaine Barnett finally brings him down, keeps him from scoring a touchdown. Rushing yardage, a bit lopsided, and we haven't played that much of the first quarter. 9 first downs to none for Chattanooga, make it 10 first downs. The fumble, Curtis Brown recovers it. Brian Steger. Another touchdown, 20-0 tie. Brian Steger with his second touchdown of the season. Rolls over as if he's ailing just a bit. He was hit right at the goal line. Kenyon Earl. There's a completed pass and a first down for the Mocs. Terrell Owens fights his way up to the 40-yard line. Tommy Johnson, single coverage. Brian Steger, a talented, hard-nosed runner, and excites the crowd whenever he touches the football. 3rd and 4, there's the quick pass and a first down for UTC. Nice play. DeMarco Kemp on the receiving end. Buddy Green rolling the dice, down 21-0, not a lot to lose against the highly ranked Crimson Tide. Earl rolling to his right. And he gets the first down. Damian Jeffries, the senior, he's played behind a lot of talented people, mainly Eric Curry, John Copeland. This is his year, he hopes. Right up the middle, the fullback, brought down by Willie Gaston around the 4-yard line, flagged down. John Walters, number 90, sticking his nose right up in there. 2nd and goal, they're going to go wide. Earl with the option. Touchdown, UTC.
Great call.
Ryan Deal, first punt in 1994, a fine season a year ago. Fielding at the 35 and brought down almost immediately is Brian Davenport.
I would turn up and try to find whoever was behind me, Tony Nathan, and pitch him the ball as quickly as I could.
There's the draw. Greer, the fullback, goes for a first down. Willie Gaston on the stop. Alabama on top of UTC 21-7. 3rd and 3. Earl. First down, UTC. The completed pass to Derek Hall. Earl audibilizing at the line. There's the draw to the fullback again. It worked before and it works again. First down, Chattanooga. Mario Greer. 5:28 in the clock. The Mocs on the 20. Ducking out of trouble. And another first down is Kenyon Earl. Wishbone look, double tight end. You see the Mocs have closed the gap in first downs. Earl will keep it himself. Touchdown, Moccasins. Kenyon Earl, you can't say enough about it. Kept it himself. That was wishbone all the way.
You like to see that as a quarterback, that they don't only want to catch the football, but they want to block as well.
Again, not a very pretty kick, and he misses that one wide right. Starting offensive line back, Sherman Williams and Terrence Lynch. Sherman goes over 100 yards now. With a gain of 5 up the middle. Barker, Sherman, bobbles it, but gets that favorable bounce on the turf and goes forward for a first down. Uris Agee on the stop. Not a lot of celebrating going on. Alabama had 9 first downs before UTC knew what to do. It's now 11-8 in that department. Terrence Lynch on the receiving end. Of course, this is the first week. The Southeastern Conference play begins next Saturday. The Tide takes on Vandy. First things first, they have to take care of business here. Patrick Haight, completed pass, lots of room. Up to the 38-yard line, there's the tight end. Jay Barker, not bad numbers. Sherman Williams again, a gaping hole. Sherman cuts it back, looking for another block. Down to the 15-yard line. 24 seconds on the clock, 21-13 Alabama, 3rd and 5. Jay Barker. Touchdown, Alabama, Curtis Brown.
Great play, Jay.
Last time those two hooked up for a touchdown pass was 2 years ago when Barker hit Curtis Brown against Florida right here for the SEC championship game.
Remember when we saw him earlier in the game?
Yeah.
He didn't look too happy.
There it is, one knee. So that'll wrap up the first half of play. Lots of Sherman Williams, lots of Jay Barker, and lots of Kenyon Earl for UT-Chattanooga. Gene Stallings, the start of his 5th season at the Capstone. And he cannot be pleased with the way things turned around in the second quarter. But then again, it's hard to argue when you're up 28-13. A lot of good things have happened. 2nd down and 7. Turns into a gorgeous afternoon here in Birmingham. Overcast, cloudy early in the morning, but now it's bright and sunny, especially for the Mocs. Flag on the play.
And there he pulled it out, took it to the corner.
By the offense.
Big gain, but
Spot foul. It'll be 10 yards. Repeat, 2nd down.
Young man from Tuscaloosa on that last carry, Stan Sullivan. He's back in at tailback. The I formation, and Damian Jeffries hammers it. Kenya Earl to the ground. He's the young man who transferred. He's from Dadeville, but he's from Fresno City Community College. Played there the last couple of years.
great play.
Roderick Malone gets that funny turf bounce. Dodges one man. Turns it into about a 7-yard gain up to the 43-yard line. Those familiar with the Homer Smith style of offense, play action is a common occurrence on almost every play. Sherman Williams may go all the way down the sidelines. Touchdown, Sherman Williams. No. They say he stepped out of bounds on the 20. There's Ivy. First year on the Alabama staff. Terrence Lynch. First down, Alabama. First and goal from the 8. Sherman Williams right behind that offensive line, cuts it back, as is Sherman's style. Maybe they get nervous, a little claustrophobic down there. Tight quarter, Sherman shakes and bakes for another touchdown. Sherman Williams, his third touchdown in the afternoon. Young man who plays tailback. Fielded at the 5. Big hole. Look out. William Watts with another tackle. He did that earlier. Second quarter, the Mocs were moving the ball pretty good. Gets it away quickly. Roderick Malone. You never know which way it's going to bounce on the AstroTurf. Of course, Alabama wants to play on grass. They do at home at Bryant-Denny. They'd like to play on it here as well. And it only makes sense. Except for the high school kids who play here and won't be allowed to play on it now because they'll be going to grass. Curtis Alexander.
Some men underneath it.
Going forward, Curtis Alexander, of course, on the turf. You won a national championship and a Super Bowl ring. 3rd and 9. Bergdorf. Roderick Malone, first down.
Hesitates just a second.
Curtis Alexander. The reverse to Todrick Malone. First down, Alabama. 2:10 and counting, third quarter. 3rd and 16. There's the vintage play fake. Roman Colburn, the senior out of Fort Payne. Roman Colburn reminds me a lot of Dabo Sweeney, a young man who was a possession-type receiver during the national championship campaign. He's now a graduate assistant, working with the coaches in the booth. There's the delayed draw, Curtis Alexander. Saw some daylight there, doesn't want to go down until he goes out of bounds. There's Alexander again. Punishing the defenders as he goes forward. Bergdorf. Touchdown, Alabama. Dennis Riddle, the freshman out of Tuscaloosa Central High School. His first carry goes for a touch. It'll be interesting to see who Alabama comes out with quarterback. Next possession, Freddie Kitchens. Lance Tucker's yet to play in an Alabama uniform. There's a completed pass, but hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Jeff Peters, nice touch. Getting loose, we'll see his first action as an Alabama quarterback. Going deep, and the interception, the first pick of the season, goes to Mickey Kahn. Hayden Stockton, sophomore from Double Springs, Winston County High School, his first punt. Fair catch.
When you have a safety over the top, not your high percentage throw against that coverage.
Deshae Townsend using his head. Back, fielding the punt. Let that one bounce. There's the Showgirls for the $1 Million Band. Beautiful as always. Lance Tucker, his first pass attempt, perhaps. Nope, he'll keep it. Showing plenty of quickness. First down and more. Up to the 48-yard line. Stephen Alston finally runs Lance Tucker out of bounds. Schism and Riddle. The backfield. There's Dennis Riddle. Runs out of bounds around the 29-yard line.
Oh, great play.
There's Lance Tucker's first completion to Dennis Riddle. There have been many comparisons. Some say this year's defense will be as good as that 92 defense that led the nation in 3 of 4 categories. And that is well, that's saying a lot. Fumble, Dennis Riddle. UTC will take over. That kills the drive. Stephon Alston. Not a bad winning percentage. Josh Siefkin, the punter, to Deshae Townsend. Still can't get used to watching somebody else wear David Palmer's old number. And he looks like the deuce.
If they make the first down, that's great. If not, nice gesture on Coach Stallings' part here not to try to run the score up.
Field goal wouldn't do anybody any good. There's the handoff to Riddle. Well short. There's not a lot of food left since Brooks has been up here. There you see the time. Boy, look at that speed. They're just all over it. Van Baden, number 97, leading the charge. A freshman out of Batesville, Mississippi. You know, we're running over the roster. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore playing for the Tide. On the sack, Eric Curley, number 99. There you see the time. Kicking away. Fair catch called for by Alabama. Lance Tucker, one knee, that should do it. Gene Stallings. Gene Stallings shakes hands with Buddy Green. Mutual respect among head coaches, especially a man like Buddy Green, who has earned his stripes as a longtime assistant coach, taking over his first game as head coach. And Gene Stallings, I think, felt for him there at the end, because he easily could have thrown a pass or run it up with one more score, but decided not to. Well, it was a lot of fun, not only for the Alabama Crimson Tide, but for the Alabama Sports Network pay-per-view broadcast team. Jeff Rutledge would like to thank you, Lamont Russell, who did a fine job on the field, and the entire crew, who did an outstanding job, especially getting those great camera shots from all the different angles on the field. Once again, the score here from Legion Field: Alabama wins the opener of the 1994 season by the final of 42-13 over a game bunch from UT-Chattanooga.